start out tonight with breaking news. A fire broke out at a Shelbyville, Missouri residence around 5:30 this evening. It happened at what used to be Mount Hope Lutheran Church. WGEM's Dylan Smith spoke with the family and officials and is back from the scene with details. Dylan.
Charity, a family is now displaced after tonight's fire, and I did speak with the homeowners, and they said no one was in the home when the fire broke out, but there were 2 pets, one surviving. Shelby Community Fire and Rescue Chief Mike Geisendorfer says there's extensive damage to the upstairs of the building and smoke damage all throughout. He says the fire did not reach the basement, though. State fire marshals were on scene, but no direct cause was given. Geisendorfer says it could have been a space heater, but they have yet to confirm. By 6:30, firefighters were walking through the structure to identify hot spots.
When we first arrived on scene, we had a lot of fire and smoke from the front 4 windows. It had actually burned through the outside. When we pulled up, we did an initial knockdown through the front windows. Then we breached the front door and were able to get a good control on the inside.
Geisendorfer says the home could be a total loss because of the extent of the fire. The family said they're not sure what to do now, as they're from Texas and don't have family in the tri-states. Dylan Smith, WGEM News.
Thanks, Dylan. The homeowners said they purchased the building at the beginning of last year. Shelby Fire Rescue, Salt River Ambulance, and Shelbyville Fire were all on scene tonight.